Work Matters at the Library is a national programme that supports business and employment in three key areas: job seekers, those looking to change career, and new, small and micro businesses. The programme aims to bring library customers and the general public together with agencies and organisations who provide services and expertise. For those who are currently job seeking, preparing their CVs or getting ready for aptitude tests or interviews, the library has access to physical and online resources to aid them in their journey. All of these resources will be listed below and at the end of the video. My name is Laura Keane and I am from Matrix Recruitment Group. I'm here to guide you through some of the key stages when looking for a job. There's 6 videos in this series, and if you require any further information throughout, please get in touch and we'd be happy to help. Let's get started. Hi there, my name is Laura Keane and I'm from Matrix Recruitment Group. Today we're going to look at how to complete an application form like a pro, some common pitfalls to avoid, and how to best approach the application form when completing it. Looking first at why application forms are used. Basically, they're used to standardise the recruitment process so that everyone is filling out the same form, and it just makes it easier for the hiring manager to identify who's suitable for the job. What are employers looking for in an application form? So do you meet the essential basic criteria that they are looking for the job? This lets them, I suppose, put together a long list of suitable candidates. Then they look at who's standing out amongst the candidates, and this then allows them to create a shortlist for the job. You obviously want to be on that shortlist because that shortlist then will probably be called for interview and one of those people will land the job. Looking at how to approach an application form and how to just, I suppose, fill it in properly and to really be successful at completing it. So you want to read through every bit of information that you can about the job, about the application form. More than likely, the employer will provide all of that. If not, maybe do some Googling and just read up as much as you can before completing the application form. Also, make sure that when you are filling it out, you have a nice quiet space, that you're not going to have any interruptions. Have a pen and paper beside you to make sure you can jot down any ideas as you're going or some helpful tips for yourself. And definitely have a copy of your CV at hand, because usually application forms are a mirror of your CV. It won't be in the same layout as your CV, but there will definitely be some aspects of your CV that you will have to transfer over to the application form. Make sure to complete all sections fully. Also, make sure to have your work history in there really correctly. Start and end dates are really important. Also, make sure to not, I suppose, waffle on, and to make sure to just stick to the point. Also, take your time. It is an important document, so make sure you have an allocated time in a quiet space to complete it. Check your spelling and grammar and save the document as you go. Many application forms will ask competency-based questions. This, I suppose, is looking at how you would react or how you would deal with a certain situation in the workplace. These questions are designed to be quite tricky, so it's really important to read the question very carefully. Avoid general or day-to-day accounts of the job. Try and think of a very specific, I suppose, occurrence that you were able to deal with, rather than if it's just something that kind of happens on a daily basis. Include real-life work examples that you were the main person in the situation. The STAR structure. I'll go in a little bit more detail about that in a second. A situation. What was the task, what was the action, and what was the result? Definitely as well, this is something that you can pre-prepare before an application form or an interview. You can definitely do a bit of research on this before you head into it and kind of feel put on the spot a bit, you know. So the STAR technique, like I said, situation, an event, a project or challenge that you faced. Then your task, what responsibilities and assignments were, I suppose, put forward for that situation. The action, the steps or procedure taken to relieve or rectify the situation. And then the results, what actions were taken. Here is an example. Now, I won't read through all of this. I'll let you have a read through it yourself. But it just was an example of a competency-based question. Tell me about a time when you performed well under enormous pressure. You'll see here I have it broken down using the STAR technique. In a later video about interviews, I go into more detail about this. So definitely, if this is something that you're interested in, make sure to watch that video too. So that's it for application forms. The next video is top tips to pass your aptitude test. And if you require any further information, there's some resources there from Waterford Library, Work Matters at the Library, and Matrix Recruitment as well. Please feel free to get in touch with any of us and we'd be happy to help. Thank you.